or big changes. The end of no changes here. Now, what do we mean by that? I did say that this year, especially with the Pluto wrap-up, can be the end of karmic cycles in a particular area. Now, those situations and connections where things were not changing, things are about to get quite real, especially moving into 2025. Already we can see this energy playing out in this avoidance of the energy. Now, there has been a lack of evolution in a circumstance surrounding a karmic third-party situation. And this, at the moment, even if you sacrifice things that they maybe were delaying changing, are here to change, be it they wanted it or not. Now, also, this can be that this individual is seeing and sensing that things in a karmic situation actually feeling karmic to them now. It's feeling as though, look, this has not changed. Why would I invest in this any further? This has not changed. The thing is, it could be that they haven't changed, and it could be that what they're desiring is stagnancy, and potentially the person they're involved with, if it's a person, place, or thing, they're no longer vibrating at the same level, so it is causing some conflict. We are looking to their past position, and they do actually have a lack of peace relating to this. They were hoping that maybe, even though they weren't happy with the circumstance, they could change it, but they're feeling as though they're having to change the way they approach this. If it's been volatile, it's not going in their favour. They definitely are having issues, especially where it does come to dissolving unwanted and disturbing thoughts. So there is a shake-up, and that's something from the past coming back, something to be readdressed. Now, their perception of this situation, how can I put it? The perception and the dynamic of this is needing to be healed. Their perception versus another is two different realities. This is helping them heal their heart in unexpected ways. This has been a circumstance that has been going on for a very long time, and it has made both parties, to an extent, feel quite entrapped and lacking the ability to evolve. There was a plan of action, and I do believe this was in the cogs. It was almost like they did have a plan. This was going to change. There was a reason why this was in their life, but there was a spanner put in the works. Now, this has affected their healing. This has affected a transformation. They also could have used healing as an issue to keep the connection together. This can also be trauma bonding. It could have been an unwell relative. It could have been an unwell karmic. However this is, their true colours are actually being exposed. Now, we do have the dark coming up, wanting to be liberated out of this circumstance. Breaking from the negative attachments. Oh, God, I just get this feeling that there's going to be an exposure of some description. But again, the sun, the direction of where they're going, and peace, they can go quietly into the night, or this can be a bit of a shit show. I feel for some this is a shake-up in the connection. I feel it is about needing to, it's like they're coming across some information for some of them. I keep getting this image of a person stumbling across a letter or being told something, and their perception of what maybe they were really looking at a long-term significance within the karmic cycle, they're having a revelation that that was a delusion, it was a mirage, and that's quite upsetting for them. It's quite upsetting in a sense that what they had been thinking the evolution of this connection was going to be, the attention and the energy was actually elsewhere. It was with another person. So this attachment, they felt that they've entwined themselves in a dynamic that is really to do with a different story. That's, that they felt that they were that connection, and if they could sacrifice or be patient, or, for some it can be manipulate, that this would be different. Now, it's funny, I'm not feeling passion, love, spiritual communication. For some, I do feel they're in awareness that the twins have been in communication. For some, it could be a conversation to do with the twin flame path and where the individual's heart is at. The other is that they are feeling quite trapped. They are feeling that, especially if this is a person that has actually left a karmic relationship, this karmic still has intentions to try and put a kind of a spanner in the works of the dynamic between the twin flame path. And I do predict that there are some, what would we say it? Revenge energies coming through psychically with particular karmics. I was picking this up especially as we're wrapping up the Pluto and Capricorn energy. So, stay on your guard, be aware of it. This is unfinished business energy. Not necessarily for masculine or feminine, but it could be in some shape or form. There are some old cycles kind of shaking up, and this can be a tower moment. I do see for some karmics, this, especially in the overall view, is a shake-up within the relationship. It's a revelation that these connections are not evolving and changing. They could be having some information. They may have misunderstood how long the connection between the TF path was, how long the communication was on and off, or the connection or the relationship, if they were aware that you had a relationship with this person in the past. I feel they've been in the dark about it to a degree, and they could be having some revelations about this and having a realization that this was a bit deeper than they had expected. Okay, I'm hearing the term battle scars. There's a lot of scars they have. They could have had a lot of family trauma. For some, they could have been in this dark energy and, really wanting to seek revenge. But it's actually placed them in the hangman position. It's actually caused more darkness than light. And more, what would I say? Yeah, it hasn't moved anything forward. Yeah, okay. I hate it when my guides show me something and they're like, yeah, say it. Okay, they're showing me black magic, not that. I feel this is dangerous. Not that I don't think black magic is dangerous, I do. I'm feeling in the context of what I'm viewing with these two cards, and they're sort of like both energies of the feminine. In the imagery, we've got the second row, and there's an individual with an eternal dance, and she's almost got vines wrapped around her. And the other individual, also on the bottom row, prior to the outcome card, attachment, also has the same thing. There is this entanglement. So whatever vibration they were exhibiting, they've actually got it back tenfold. So it's caused more harm than good. It's caused more dark energy around them, which has sort of given themselves bad luck because they've put it out, and whatever they put out, it comes back tenfold. So there has been this dark energy. There has been this bad luck with it. They're very confused. Okay, what do we need to know about this outcome card, please? Passion, love, and spiritual communication. How does this reference to this time? I think they want to talk to you, Divine Feminine. Whomever is not in a karmic relationship, it's like they're looking at you as the powerful one. They're looking at you for advice. This could be to make peace with you. This could be because they've learned a very valuable lesson. Okay, now how are they seeing the connection? And is there something happening in that direction? Connection. How do they see it? They're not wanting it to happen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel, look, just protect yourself, do a crystal grid. I would have, if you are picking up anything psychically, especially around this time, moving to the moon and Aries, I would say really do a cleanse. use protective crystals, and you can do a cord cutting with the karmic. So it could be that you need to make peace with this individual and to take your power back and say, look, peace be upon you, move forward. I release you from any karmic contracts that you hold with me. Your purpose and your time has been served. I free you to move on your own personal destined path. And, picture them in your mind and doing a physical cord cutting. Because the thing is, while both parties, this can be a feminine tuning into a karmic, it could be a masculine tuning into a karmic, however it's happening. Once you cut cords, sometimes you may need to do it a few times. It's almost like any juju that's affecting the doors opening for you kind of gets released, so that the cycle isn't turning over like a rat in a cage. And I feel at the moment this person is out for vengeance. This person is out to defend, and they could be coming up as the victim in a circumstance, and they may be wanting justice. There is a block where they are wanting to block it, but they do feel that that energy and power is slipping out of their hands. A tower is pending.